30 fucking quid for 2 full English and a 1 pot of tea? 30 quid? That's daylight robbery. I made the mistake of just wandering into a hairdresser in Kensington once. Only wanted a little trim. £57. I nearly cried. This is funny. I had the opposite this week. I'm from near Bath and was up north for work. Went to Cleethorpes for the weekend to stay with a friend where every cocktail was max £5 and bought a huge portion of chips for £1.60. It was amazing. I was in that London last week and saw fish and chips for 15 quid. I was on the train back to Scarborough before you could say pureed petit pois. And people will still say Wetherspoon's £2.99 full English is shit because it's Wetherspoon. I've paid more than that for 2 fish and chips and a pot of tea once. Did it come with a fucking lap dance? 30 bastard pounds? You went to Kensington? What do you expect? I'm northern and have been living in London for over 3 years. And not once have I thought to go Kensington for anything. Was it artisan? Once went to a bar in St Paul's and ordered half a Coke, £4.80. That was in 2013, so it's probably more expensive now. We found the nearest Wetherspoon after that. I once paid a tenner for one of the worst bacon sandwiches of my life at some fancy cafe place. As a born and raised Londoner, the price of breakfast in Kensington sends me into a mild panic attack. I'm still waiting on McDonald's all-day breakfast. Goes to the richest place in the country. Is shocked by the prices. The cafe around the corner from mine sells a full English for 13.50. So all I'm asking is, where is this magical place where you get a pot of tea for less than a fiver? And yes, life here sucks. Ordered a Stella and a record lick from a bar in London, £22. My heart almost exploded. Seeing the bill for anything in Kensington would give me a panic attack. Grosvenor House Hotel, Mayfair. I was there for a work event. 1 trio of mini burgers, 1 club sandwich, 1 tea, 1 coffee, £77! Exclamation mark. Consider yourself lucky you didn't order a smashed avocado. Shudders. As a Londoner, prices in London bring tears to my eyes. Thank the Lord for Wetherspoons. You can usually get a full English with tea and toast included for just over a fiver. In most central London cafes. I suspect you just went to the wrong sort of place. Did you not read the menu before you ordered? They have prices on the menu. That way you would have known what the cost was before you'd even ordered, and could have made an informed decision to decamp to Wetherspoons. Well, maybe don't go to one of the most expensive areas in London. Plenty of cheaper places if you leave Zone 1. Come on lad. I've only been to London twice in my life and even I know Kensington is the take the piss end of town. It can be worth it. Rubin's Bakehouse in Twickenham does an awesome full Italian breakfast at £10 plus. I know what you mean though, since I have to walk past the Holborn dining room every morning and I just can't justify. Even as a treat, £26 for breakfast even though the place looks absolutely incredible. I think I've lived down here too long. Clearly I have been living in London too long, as £30 sounds like a reasonable price, assuming it really was a full English and not the half-assed versions that seem to be popular down here. £30. In the Midlands you're looking at a tenner for 2 full Englishes and a pot of tea. Londoner here, 2 full English breakfasts should not cost more than £12. Even in London. Kensington robbed you mate, I am so sorry. I regularly get a full English with a drink for £6. Welcome to central London where the only affordable food is a Tesco meal deal. I mean geez. If you go to a fancy place you pay fancy prices. Hard to understand? When I still lived actually in London I used to have breakfast at the Wolseley quite often because it was almost exactly halfway through my tourist shuffling walk from home to the office, and a couple of light breakfast dishes there with a coffee and croissant was getting well beyond £20. I had 2 full English breakfasts and a pot of tea for around £15 in Kensington. Depends where you go. tea fits the same for anybody not from Kensington. I'm from East London and it's still expensive as shit here. But nothing at all like that. Visited a hotel in Lambeth for dessert, was the closest place for us after dinner, and £8.50 for desserts on the menu, which is average. Asked how much a cup of tea was, £5 goddamn pounds. Are you actually insane? But not only that, the baked cheesecake was tiny and I could probably get a whole cheesecake from an M&S for that price, and they added a £1.06 service charge. For what? I'll go to the kitchen myself and bring it to my table. Dick move to add it on without saying, but also dick move to say you don't wanna pay the service charge cause they tend to ask you why / Well yes, how else would they cover their rent in the most expensive part of the UK? I'm gonna need to see the receipt because this is outrageous. I went to London and paid £20 for 2 fish and chips, not including drinks, compared to my local chippy where I could buy a 5 fish and chips for the same price. Yeah, that's Kensington. Remember being charged £18 for a full English on the train from Edinburgh to London. Seeing that bill is enough to kill me alone. The question is, was IT worth IT? Was it worth the pain of slaving away during work to earn that £31 for that full English and a pot of tea? Exclamation mark. Wait, you guys don't pay £10 for a pint of milk? I'm shocked and disgusted at the same time. As someone from London, seeing a London price gives me a mild panic attack. Get yourself to a Spoons. Well, that's Kensington for you. The lunches at the Daylesford shop in South Kensington are a real trap. You can get a main dish for £8. Sounds okay if pricey. Then they say, do you want salad with that? A main plus salad is £22. I didn't know they let northerners in Kensington. And I bet it wasn't even Yorkshire tea. Londoner here. I have the opposite when I go north. Was up in the middle of nowhere up near Glasgow and they charged me £1.60 for a pint. Thought I had accidentally ordered a Coke or something. Who eats breakfast at Kensington? At least Turpin had the decency to wear a mask. Did they throw in the teapot? Yeah, go and eat your croissants, you muppet. It's Kensington.